Do you remember the glitz and glamour of the old Hollywood? A place where a blockbuster meant thousands of jobs and billions of dollars in guaranteed revenue. But as we move through 2026, that landscape has shifted fundamentally. Los Angeles has visibly turned into a ghost town. The massive sound stages are sitting empty. The constant hum of forklifts has faded, and an air of existential dread has taken over. Hollywood isn't just in a slump. It's undergoing a total structural reset, and no one knows where the new baseline is. The numbers tell a heartbreaking story. Total shoot days in LA for 2025 are down over 16% compared to previous years. Production has fled California for places like the UK, Australia, and New Zealand, lured away by aggressive tax incentives. Even iconic institutions aren't safe. Goldman Sachs recently foreclosed on Radford Studios because it simply couldn't keep up with its debt payments. The factory town is failing to produce its primary widget: entertainment. For a decade, we lived through a streaming boom fueled by a spend-at-all-costs mentality. Netflix, Disney+, and Amazon were in a race to capture every single subscriber on Earth. But that bubble burst in 2022. Companies realized they were losing billions, and the 2023 strikes became a turning point. Studios discovered they could actually get by with a lot less. They cut staff, slashed development budgets, and shifted their focus from volume back to the bottom line. But Hollywood isn't just made of wealthy celebrities. It's built on the backs of sound mixers, writers, grips, and electricians. Today, even Oscar winners are finding themselves out of work. Industry veterans who once sat at the top of their careers are now taking seasonal retail jobs or driving for Uber just to keep food on the table. When the sound people aren't working, it means nobody is working. The rug hasn't just been pulled out from under individuals. It's been pulled out from the entire middle class of the entertainment industry. Why is this happening? Because the very center of culture has moved. If you are under the age of 18, you aren't looking at the silver screen. You're looking at TikTok and YouTube. By 2025, YouTube grabbed over 13% of the connected TV audience, growing year after year. Movies are no longer the undisputed center of Western culture. The gatekeepers have lost their keys, and the audience has migrated to a creator economy that is leaner, faster, and much cheaper to produce. Now, a new shadow looms over the horizon: artificial intelligence. AI's evolving image creation is poised to remove the need for physical sets, cameras, and even large crews. In the near future, the requirement for human writers and actors could be drastically reduced. It's a profound period of change, not unlike what happened to newspapers or the radio. Technology is breaking a model that worked for decades, and the money is flowing upward to a very concentrated point at the top. Is there any light at the end of the tunnel? Perhaps. Content remains king, but the kingdom is getting smaller. While big franchises still dominate the box office, independent films are finding a sweet spot. Companies like A24, valued at over $3 billion, are proving that disciplined budgets and bold, original storytelling can outperform the old studio playbook. The heart of the business is returning to its roots. The struggle of creative people using new tools to tell stories that actually matter. The era of the massive, high-budget studio monopoly is declining. In its place, we are seeing a scrappy, fragmented, and technologically disrupted industry. Hollywood will survive, but it will be smaller and more disciplined. It will be an industry where passion and innovation matter more than brand safety and massive marketing spends. The circus is leaving town, but the storytellers are staying behind to build something new.